Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. Today's video was emailed to me by one of my subscribers, Jim P, and this is the way that he plays. I look forward to hearing what you guys think about it afterwards in the comments. And let's go ahead and get started. So Jim says that he plays 112 and he has a win stop amount of $300 to $500, and you need a $2,300 bankroll with his system. So you always start by betting $10 on the last dozen that hit, which would, in this case, let's switch to $10, would be the first 12. So you do that until you have 3 consecutive losses. Then he has a progression that he wants you to follow. But we did win the first one. So now we go back to the first 12 and we put 10 on it again. But even if we do lose, we don't change the progression until there's 3 consecutive losses with his system. Nice, we got another one already. So already up $40. Let's put another 10 on the first 12 because with his system you follow the winner. Okay, there's our first loss. But now we switch to the second 12. Nice, another win. It's already up $50. Let's go. Now we stay in that second 12 for 10. Okay, now we're up $70 and we still are in that second 12 for 10. All right, another win. So this is working out pretty well so far. And then I'll go over the progression once we get those losses coming up here. I'm sure we'll have some. Okay, there's our first loss. So you just remember how many losses you have, but we are going back to the first 12 for 10. But we just remember that we've had 1 loss in a row. Okay, now we've had 2 losses in a row. But we switch to the third 12. Okay, so now 3 losses in a row. So that triggers his progression. And now he goes to $15. So we would bet the first 12, which hit last, and it would be $15. Okay, and he says if once you start the progression, if you win, you start over. So that means we start back over at $10. If we had kept losing, this is the progression, and I'll go over it again later. But once you have 3 straight losses, you go from $10 to $15, and then you go to $20, then $25, then $40, then $60, then $90, then $140. Then after $140, you go to $225, $350, $530, and $800, and that covers the $2,300 bankroll. And he says that will give you 14 spins for the dozens to repeat because of also the 3 in a row of losses. So that gives you 14 chances. So again, we're on the first 12 after that. So let's put 10 on that. And then I'm sure we'll have another progression here shortly, and I'll go through that with you again. So we have 1 loss. Now we go to the third 12 for 10. So the key to this is keeping track of the losses. So there's another loss. That's our second loss, but we switch to the 12 that has the 14 in it. So if we lose again, we'll go to $15. But we won that one. Okay, so right now we're up $90. So second 12, we start over again with $10. Okay, and there's our first loss. Then we switch to the first 12. All right, and we got it. Okay, now we're up $100, but we start over again. So now we're back at 10. So every time you win, you start the whole thing over again. All right, another win. Now we're up $120. Again, we followed the winner on this. The last one that won, according to Jim. Okay, there's our first loss, but we switched to the second 12. And again, the most important thing with his method is keeping track of the losses. Okay, there's our second loss in a row. So now we go back to the first 12 for 10. And that's our third loss in a row. So now the next one will be $15, and it's on the second 12. And maybe you can see this progression more here. Except I think we got a win. And we did get a win, so we start over again. We're up $120 now, but we're on the second 12, starting back over at 10. But I'll go through that progression with you one more time since we only made it to $15. Okay, so once you have 3 losses in a row at $10, you go to $15, $20, $25, $40, $60, $90, $140, $225, $350, $530, $800. And then that covers you for the $2,300 bankroll. So far this is working out pretty well. Again, we're starting over after that last win. And I need to also remember that when he's over $300 profit that he walks. So we're up $160 right now. So, okay, 10. We're still on the second 12. Okay, there's our first loss. But now we're on the first 12 for 10. Okay, we lost again. So that's 2 losses, and we're on the second 12 for 10. I think we got that one. Yep. Okay, we're up $160 now. And we're second 12 for $10, starting over again. Jim calls this cracking the code, which is pretty cool. And okay, now we're up $180. Again, we're starting over because we won. Okay, we have 1 loss. Now we go $10 on the third 12 that just hit. Okay. Okay, so that's 2 losses. Now we're on the first 12. Okay, there's 3 losses. So now we go to $15 and we're on the third 12. Okay, and we won. So now we're up $180. And now we start over. So third 12, $10. This is working out pretty well, Jim. I'm looking forward to what everybody thinks of this one, because it's going pretty smoothly so far. There's 1 loss. So now we go to first 12 for, just remember we have 1 loss. Okay, now 2 losses. And we're on the third 12. We're following the winner. 21. So I think that's 3 straight losses. So now we go to $15, which we're on the second 12. Nice thing is you don't have to think about where you're going to put your bets. You know where they're going. But it's just whatever hit last. Okay. And then we won. So we start over. Now we're up 180, and let's see, second 12, we start with 10. Okay, now we're up 200, and start over again on the second 12. Okay, there's our first loss. Again, the most important part is keeping track of the losses, but we're following the winner. We're on our second one here. Got a win, so we're starting over. Now we're up $210, and third 12, $10. Start back over. I like how we haven't made it very far in the progression yet. That gives you a good feeling of safety so far. We're up $230, and we're still on the third 12 for $10. All right, we got it. Now we're up $250. Let's go $10 on the third 12 where it hit last. All right. Now we're up $270 and $10 on the third 12. This really helps you take advantage of long streaks on 112 for sure. And we haven't made it too far in the progression yet, but there's our first loss of this session. So now we go $10 first 12. Okay, there's 2 losses in a row. Now we go to the 21, which is second 12. And if we lose this, it'll be 3 losses in a row and we'll start the progression. But we won that one. So now we're up $270 and let's start back over again. $10, second 12. Okay, there's our first loss. Now we're following the winner over there. All right, we hit it. $280, so we're getting close to our goal. $34, so that's our first loss. Now we go third 12 for 10. It's our second loss. Now we go second 12 for 10. And we got it. We're up 280. We're starting over. And there's our $300 win total that Jim P said to get to, and then you can go ahead and take the money and run. So, man, that went pretty smoothly. I can't wait to hear what you guys think of this one. Please test it out for me and see if it goes this well. Let's go over the progression one more time. It's obviously 10 on the first 3 losses. Once you have 3 losses in a row, you go 15, then 20, 25, 40, 60, 90, 140, 225, 350, 530, 800. This gives you 14 spins for the dozens to repeat. $2,300 bankroll. Once you get to $300 profits, you can take the money and run. This looks like a really good system that Jim P came up with. So again, looking forward to your comments on this one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. And hope you enjoyed this one. I definitely did.